It's the NBA. We got a lot of talent in the front court doors tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Three-pointer. Again, Young missing. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
And Young, here we go. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
Young with no one around. And the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. The tray. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here is Young.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. And here's Conley outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Young. And that one goes long.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 now.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Conley. For 3, Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Capella kicks to Collins. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. Back to Gobert. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down and get a pin.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Good on the triple. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. They get it back, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Will it go? Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Young, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Conley's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Collins against Mitchell. It's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. Out to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. O'Neal's got it all tied up now for Utah. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Capella, the pass to Herter. They get a hand on it. Hunter for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 3-point Utah lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jazz?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to O'Neal from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Huerter, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. From deep three-point range, the shot by Mitchell, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Huerter. He nails the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. So Rudy Gay out there. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the force. That's the group right now for Utah. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Back to Gay. Pulls it up. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trailing. Wright looking around for the lead. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Conley against Wright. Here's Pascal. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Luwawu. That one misses. And Utah the other way now. Back to Whiteside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A wide open look here for Wright. And the 3 off target. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Wright against Conley. Makes it off the glass. Wright's got 5 points so far.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Gay with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading. And there's the feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Conley surveying the D. Azubuike for three. Right side kicks to Gay. Lets it go with the three. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks leading by three. Right side finds Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. He's all alone. Here's Azubuike. Gay trying to break free. Azubuike, no good. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Luwawu. Defended by Pascal. Gallinari wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Conley, the pass to Azubuike. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Azubuike, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And can't be careless when Gay is lurking nearby. Love how he uses that athleticism to kind of pounce on the passing lanes.
Here's Wright. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Utah trailing here. Here's Pascal. A miss that time would have put him up. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wright dishes to Bogdanovich. Right wing. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Over Gay. Atlanta again missing. Bogdanovich against Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 1. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Mitchell wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
For three, Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his third assist on the night. Young from outside. Another miss by Young. Utah has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Got that one up quick. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Back to Herter, 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And again, unable to change momentum here. Jazz leading by 7. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Fires from deep. The rebound by Young. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Collins finds Capella. Collins a screen on Bogdanovich. Young for 3. From downtown. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Pass to Conley. Launches it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mitchell looking it over. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Herter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Collins, good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Mitchell passes to Conley. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Mitchell outside to the paint. Yes!
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Young is double. Inside. Crafty move. Here's Hunter. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here is Mitchell. Here's the drive. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get back and don't pay attention. Let's get round. The Hawks ball time. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Vivint. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in it, oh, the power on that threw down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Young's shot is good.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Mitchell outside for three. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Launches a three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Stolen by O'Neal. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 26 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Young. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Here's Young. Now the dish to Capella, and stolen by Bogdanovich. For three, Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Young dishes to Collins. And now Utah, fast break. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. He kicks it to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter for three. Pass to Herter. Going inside. Money!
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get back and don't pay attention.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Here's Conley. Passes to Mitchell. Fires the three. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Herter, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. Collins kicks to Young in the corner. Herter with it. It's Young on the wing. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Capella finds Young. Here's Herter. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. The pass to Mitchell. From deep, Young with the steal. Fast break, here we go. And contact on the coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's previous plays every time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Young is double. Kicks it to Capella, to the middle, and stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it, guarded by Hunter.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Down low. Shot clock at 6. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Mitchell outside. Oh, good on the 3.
And he has been a mad bomber from three-point range here in OT. Nothing, though, falling. Not the time to go cold from downtown.
So it's Utah now. Mitchell outside. Driving in. O'Neal from long range. Misses the 3. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz call time here. It's tied at 72. 1 second left in the second overtime. What a game.
Your chance dancer. Let's make some noise.
Here's Mitchell. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Conley against Young. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. 4 on the clock. Gobert finds Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss. Atlanta shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Collins setting the pick for Young. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Pass to O'Neal. Dishes it to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. So the wing on the left. To the inside. Tries again. And it's good on the way up. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Capella with the bucket.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
For three, Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. No one covered. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Mitchell against Young. Five to shoot. A three ball. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. With the drive. Capella, the pass to Young. Goes back up. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism. It's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
So he can't get either to fall.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an all-star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
To tie. This is the dunk with the chance to extend the game. And so it's the Hawks who come up. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
The Jazz take. Hello, and here we go. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. A different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep, Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Booker on the wing. Off target with the three.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The three from Mitchell. And Aiden pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Booker fires from way outside. Booker missing again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Puts up a three. Paul finds Booker. Crowder with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Paul. Takes one from 10 feet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. And that's going to be a travel.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Fades away. Tries again. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Aiden.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were their last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Here's O'Neal. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jay Crowder.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Now here's Paul. With the drive. On the wing, Crowder. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. The three from Mitchell. That one no good. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Here's O'Neal. Utah gets it back. He can't hit that time. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Utah shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. On the take. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
The three from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. O'Neal misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That evens the score.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area, knows how to get his shot.
The three from Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Booker. Here's the three. The shot off that time. He got it up. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple. He's got 9.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Takes it inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Crowder with a steal. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. From deep 3-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
The Suns have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Paul against Conley. The 3-ball.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Booker can't get it to go.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Paul passes to Ayton. Over Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Gobert with a block.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
From deep, Conley. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
On the wing, Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Stolen by Ayton. He's got a clear path. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Paul for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Picked by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And Gobert with a block. They get it back. Knocked loose. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. Goes back up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And another miss by Utah. The Suns trailing. Down low. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Conley. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Shamet in at the 2 spot.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Conley with the ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Shamet, defended by Gay. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Gay. Here's Azubuike, covered by Johnson. Azubuike, no good. Well, the Suns shooting poorly at only 28%. The kick out to Johnson for the lead. Outside Payne. Craig on the wing. McGee passes to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Payne on the bounce. McGee. Oh, sweet move. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ooh, good chance here for Pascal. That one's good from the corner. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Clarkson. Outside Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Clarkson. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Suns.
That one's no good. deep. Gay. The rebound by Shamet. And here are the Suns. They trail by 3. Johnson finds Craig. Outside Johnson. Pass to Craig. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Gay. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Haskell passes to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. Gay outside. On target from range. Gay's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Kane drives. The kick out to Johnson. McGee, a screen on Gay. Pass to McGee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Clarkson outside. They get it again. Here's Azubuike, the shake, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And McGee with the stuff.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. Clock at 6. Clarkson, left side. McGee with a steal. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 13.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Payne on the bounce. Blocked. Johnson passes to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix on D. It's a 5-point game. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
And Booker puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. They got the rebound. Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's Crowder missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Paul's shot is off. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
A beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now here's Gobert. Now Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Suns.
Bridges hits them both.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Booker against Mitchell. Crosses over. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Outside Booker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Bogdanovich from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Bridges outside to tie it up. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
From deep, Conley hits the trifecta.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to O'Neal. Count it!
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to Bridges. Launches it. He can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way.
Jay Crowder. That's his 3rd personal foul. Second.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 4. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Here's Paul. Can't connect. And so it's Utah with the W. This one was in the balance right in.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to a couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchup are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Tucker. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Adebayo passes to Butler. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the 3-ball is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Passes it to Butler. The 3. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Lowry. The pass to Hero. And Tucker has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Pass to Butler. Takes it inside. The Heat with a fresh 14. 3-pointer, Lowry. Adebayo finds Butler. A second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and we'll take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because we want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. There's Hero with the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Conley with a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Butler. Three-pointer, Lowry. Stolen by Michael Conley. The drive by Mitchell. They now take the lead. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler on the way. Back to Hero. And he drives in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Both free throws good from Tucker. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Miami ahead.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're good,
and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Count it, good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. A costly, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is
sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Loads it up for Adebayo, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Conley against Lowry. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. And there's the drive. Here's Hero. Miami again turning it over.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Left side, Butler. From 15 feet away. Jump shot is good. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Conley gets the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Clock at 4. Back to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Now here is Conley. He's got 5. It's stolen by Adebayo. Puts it up from 15. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 4. Butler with the steal. A solo fast break. Tucker finds Hero. Offline with his 3. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
The pass to Tucker. Back to Hero. 1:39 left in the first half. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler attacking. Here's Adebayo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Into the lane. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Butler with the steal. Lowry from outside. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Conley against Lowry. Right side, Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell left side. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul. In for the Heat.
Here's Conley. And just miss after miss right now.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig, as they look to trim the deficit.
19.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
27.
and for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Paschall. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the four-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7", reach over the top, snatch them.
Oladipo, the pass to Martin, stolen by Clarkson. For three, Azubuike, and it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo dishes to Martin. The kick out to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Pass to Strus. Unloads. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Inside. Fires it up. Whiteside. Basket counts.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Utah shooting their first free throw tonight. The Heat leading by 3. Oladipo outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Driving inside. Robinson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gay passes to Whiteside. Back to Gay. The dish now to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Robinson. He takes it in. Over to the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Max Strus. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. For the lead. And there's the nice layup by Gay. Gay's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
This is it for Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Driving to the basket. And Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. Like he's playing beach volleyball.
The Jazz working the ball around now. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1-1.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And it's the Jazz's ball. Right now they're a 9-0 run. There's the pass to Pascal. Here he goes. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
It's pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball, and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
The Heat trail by 4.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. He's just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
Hero, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Mitchell outside. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Pass to Tucker from past the arc. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. He dishes it to Butler. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Jimmy Butler not going to back down in that situation, just inviting some contact.
And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's the Jazz with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Hero. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And here's Mitchell, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, now they are.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. A shot off that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Lowry from outside, and the Heat, another 3.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. To the left wing. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Shoots over Hero. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. And the Heat going the other way now. Adebayo passes to Hero. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Outside Lowry. Passes to Hero. Here's Tucker. Outside for Lowry. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Comes up empty down low. Utah's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
The silky smooth dribble move of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Butler on the wing. Now the pass to Hero. Tucker with the ball. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Conley gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And Lowry gets it to go.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lowry against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Trains it from downtown.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Hero passes to Lowry. Tucker dishes to Butler. Going inside, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range, and it's Lowry with the rebound. There's Hero with the three. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Lowry. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Butler from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And Atlanta has possession following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. It's stolen by Capella. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
It's stolen by Gobert. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. There's O'Neal with the 3. No good on the shot. Stolen by O'Neal to the inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Young's shot is off. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal,
is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Now here is Conley. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Young against Conley. Top of the key. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thanks so much, David. O'Neal misses.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For three, Mitchell. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Outside Conley. And the Jazz, another three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Capella and the dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2. Mitchell outside. Five on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Now here is Conley from outside the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young looking around for the 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
O'Neal passes to Conley. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Now, here's Hunter. And the layup's good off the glass. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Mitchell outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 3.
All right, let's come back to the court. Come on, get loud.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
The Hawks leading by 8. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 6 points.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Another shot. He feeds it to Collins. And another shot. Doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Capella inside, defended by Gobert. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 3. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lets it go with a 3.
Nice stop from Kevin Huerter, using his size to his advantage.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
2 minutes.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's tipped.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Young's shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
For 3, Mitchell.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Capella with a screen on Conley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Bogdanovich against Collins. Shot clock at 5. Huerter passes to Hunter. From deep. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz trail by 5. Over in the corner, Conley. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Looking to get back on track here. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
Now Mitchell. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
19.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Herter passes to Hunter. Collins setting the pick for Hunter. Inside. Collins dishes to Capella. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 18. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Got a piece of it. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Conley outside. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks leading by 12. Young from outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Collins kicks to Young. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Look at the range Trae has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
On the wing, Mitchell. Collins with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball to stop the drought. And Bogdanovich with a finish inside. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
On its way from Young for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Young with the steal. Herter passes to Young. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
O'Neal against Capella. The pass to Gobert. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And here's Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Mitchell outside. Now the feed to Gobert. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Conley against Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner. Herter with it. From deep, Collins. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks. Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Young from deep three-point range. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mitchell wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And a big-time three.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to O'Neal. The 10-footer. It's deflected.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Young outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert finds Mitchell. A 3-ball. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Again, Mitchell missing.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's closer, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Yep, that one goes.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Pass to O'Neal. Young with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Herter. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Herter, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Out to Conley. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the 3-point line today.
And there it is for him. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young outside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Over Hunter. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Collins with some nice D.
shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. He takes it in. Here's Gobert. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Out to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Young, here we go. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 19 points. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. There's the triple. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 10. Collins wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Young outside. And the pass to Capella. Jacks up a three. Young's shot is off.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside. For three. He can't hit that time. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown.
your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. There's the 3. Mitchell misses. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Booker can't get it to go. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Fires from deep. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Gobert. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. He knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the corner. Misses off the left iron.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. From deep, Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Back to Paul, deflects the pass. Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. No good on the quick 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Gobert. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovic there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Booker attacking. Pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Mitchell grabs a miss. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Bogdanovic. Crowder grabs a miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Paul passes to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. And the Suns pushing it up now.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. From deep, Conley. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now Booker. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Outside Booker. Here's Paul. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
The 3 from Mitchell. That shot missing. 3-pointer, Bridges. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Pass to Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The Suns leading.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's O'Neal. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Stolen by Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's Paul. Stolen by Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And stolen by Gobert. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 9.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Outside Booker to halt the run. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And that one's good from Conley. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a three. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley against Bridges. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Outside Conley from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Booker, good.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
The Jazz, 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Utah leading. Cameron Johnson out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Craig in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Conley. He has 6. The three-pointer off the mark. Johnson with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And Utah calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. To the middle. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. To the wing, right side. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. Utah with the ball. The lead is 2.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
McGee with a steal. It's Shamet on the wing. He drops it from range. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from 3 as a rookie.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, BA, that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Craig with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. No luck on that one. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Azubuike. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And here's Payne outside. Here's Johnson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Clarkson for 3. Hauled in by McGee.
Utah foul.
McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Back to Payne. Driving to the basket. And McGee with the stuff.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And it's Gay with the miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Whiteside with a screen on Payne. They get it back. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Johnson. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. Pass to Pascal. From downtown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Shaman into the lane. Craig on the wing. And here is McGee. The kick out to Johnson. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. So it's Phoenix now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Chalk up 2 there. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Clarkson for 3. Pass to Azubuike. Over Johnson. Nails the baby hook.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Shamet. And the Suns get another 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Gay outside. Pass to Azubuike. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Payne, the pass to McGee. Nice open look, but it's no good. And Pascal, here we go. The shot's good.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Booker. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns leading. Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Booker. O'Neal pulls it in.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Booker, the pass to Crowder.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Suns, Jay Crowder.
It's both from the stripe. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Crowder. Clock at 6. Ayton passes to Bridges. Knocks it down from distance.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Ball passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. And that one's long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Conley finds Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Now here's Booker. Takes a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Suns on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovich into the lane. Here's O'Neal. From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Now here's Crowder. Over Mitchell. And he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 5.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton. That gives him a double-double.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Gobert.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
The Jazz with another miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Crowder. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Ayton passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul, shot is off. Outside Mitchell. So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead. veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And Tucker gets it to go.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. O'Neal misses.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Butler finds Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Tucker pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Adebayo. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket on the night. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Lowry. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Hammers the lob through.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And here's Butler outside. Bogdanovic against Hero. Here's Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Butler against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Gobert.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
The layup off target. And here's Butler outside. And here's Lowry from the arc. Counted from distance.
I just love the ball.
1:36 left in the first quarter. The Jazz with another miss. The Heat have got 6 of 8 shots to go. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Ooh, poked away. Butler with a steal. Hero finds Lowry. Now Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Inside. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hero for 3. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell with the ball. Hero picks him up. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Conley goes in. Soft touch off the glass.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry against Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They grab their own miss. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
The 3 from Mitchell, and Hero grabs the board.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Butler against Mitchell. 4-3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those 3s canceling each other out perfectly.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry, and stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball, picked up by Lowry. For 3, O'Neal. And another miss by Utah. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Hero. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Butler. Here he goes. Knocked away. Here's Adebayo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adebayo's got 10.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To stop the run. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Now here's Tucker. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. The three. And the Heat, another three.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The three from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Butler with the ball. Defended by Bogdanovich. Outside Tucker. The shot. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Tucker's gotten his second bucket of the game. The three from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Adebayo passes to Butler. With 4 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Jimmy Butler kept. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Jazz, 12.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Martin in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. A line change here for Utah.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Azubuike. Outside Pascal. Whiteside for three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Miami has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Clarkson against Oladipo. And he drives in. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Nice shot by Whiteside.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Got it. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Strus. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
From deep, Gay sinks it from distance. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Outside Robinson. Defended by Whiteside. 5 on the clock. The three. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Pascal. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Left side Robinson. Here's Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. He takes it in. Outside Robinson. Takes the three. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
It's good on the putback.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Oladipo outside. To the paint. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Pass to Azubuike for three. Miami grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Azubuike, no good. Miami has gotten only one three-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
59 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Robinson passes to Oladipo. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Driving in. And again, another missed shot. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Gay uses the glass on the layup. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Over to the wing. Fires for three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. The Jazz shooting only 27% for today's game. Off the mark there with a three.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
For three, Robinson knocks down the long J. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pulls it. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami. A huge 20.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Hero, no good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Mitchell misses.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Stolen by Hero. And here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Royce.
Here's Conley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Gobert with a screen on Butler. The 3 from Mitchell sinks it. What range from downtown.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Here's Hero. And that one comes up a bit short. For Utah, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lowry outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Just 5 to shoot. And again, the Heat missing. Utah's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
Hero outside. Pass to Lowry.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Over to the left wing. Here's Tucker. Again, the Heat misses.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
From deep, Conley fires in the triple.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Pulls it from the top of the key. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Back to Adebayo from outside the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Pulls up, high post. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bam Adebayo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
From behind the arc. From deep, Conley. And he can't get that one. And it's Miami the other way. Releases from 15. Kicks it to Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hits a three-pointer.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.